Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Do not be eating that lot of chips on the mic.
Yeah, how am I supposed to eat them?
Definitely not.
I've been fasting for like 12 hours straight. You guys have nothing.
The guy's such a hater.
Can I be honest with you, boys?
Yalla.
This Ramadan can be pretty easy. I can't lie to you. This Ramadan be pretty easy. I can't lie to you.
Okay, that's all, please.
Don't be munching on the mic. Yeah. Okay?
ASMR.
Don't be
Are we doing it?
I'm feeling lonely.
This is why we're never gonna make it anywhere. So.
Even if the sky is full.
Mama works. We eat for that.
Baby, are you
never. Some niggas I left on the beach. I don't even marry the double cup.
Now you want it. Welcome back to another.
Alright, guys.
Yalla. Stop trying to finish on the biggest dog show.
What's your finger bitter for, bro? No, stop.
Override these niggas, please.
Override. Welcome back to another episode of It's That Podcast. I'm with your let's see, Anna.
Heavyweight champion.
I'm here with Nasir, Aziz, Mohammed, Isa, Aldo. Alright, guys.
What do you say Aldo for?
You say Aldo?
Hey. Aldo.
What's that sugar off the table?
Where's that salt there?
Alright, can I? No. Speaking of sugar, okay. Do you know
Bro, can someone take the sugar from me?
Oh, do you know penguins make?
Damn, you wanna give me sugar?
What the penguins make?
No. Do you know penguins of Madagascar? You know the movie? Do you know when he said when they were on the island, when they were marooned on the island? Yeah, in that the boxes. When the guy said, what's his name, Marty, the zebra, when he was like sugar, honey, iced tea. That's a long thing for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you get it? Sugar, honey,
Oh,
iced
like
tea.
sugar, honey, iced tea when he was like,
Yeah.
something happened, yeah?
Yeah. He's getting chased. All right, that's what I have to say.
That's insane.
Know this fun facts. So strange.
Alright.
Hey, real talk, but if I was friends with you, Muhammad, you know, which we are friends, you know, we're brothers, yeah? And I became your brother because of how you are, the way you're built.
Yeah.
I love you for you, no homo. I love you for you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you come up to me one day wearing a crop top, long ass eyelashes, and you come to me talking about Abdurrahman, I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna love you the same because that's not the same guy I chose to be my brother.
Damn, for real?
It's true.
Look. Regardless, we're not saying it's wrong or right. It's obviously wrong, but that's not the point. The point is, in this situation,
Not the Muhammad that you know.
That's not the Muhammad that I chose to be my friend. If I wanted a sassy lit Muhammad, I would have gone found a sassy Muhammad.
No homo.
So in that, that's why I feel bad for the whole Mr. B situation.
Yeah.
Do you know that's the problem with unconditional friendship? I don't think you should have an unconditional friendship. You should have like a conditional friendship. Imagine you got a mate, you had him for he's your mate for so long, 10 years, 10 plus years. But this guy just out of nowhere starts wilding out, like growing out the hair. They start drinking tea, like what? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like then you gotta start reassessing your friendship.
Yeah, that's true.
It has to be conditional.
For our audience who don't know what we're talking about,
I just found out about it
Wait,
today
what?
too.
There's
So
an
I don't even know.
exception. There's an exception.
What are you talking about?
There's no exception.
Let the guy tell
Guys, listen, don't go
let the guy tell our brethren what we're talking about first.
Just don't go too wild. We don't want to get sued for defamation.
No one's going wild, but for our audience,
I
because I feel like we're just talking with no context. But for our audience who don't know what we're talking about,
Oh yeah, off camera we're talking about.
we're talking about the situation between, well, not necessarily between anyone, but the situation with Chris Tyson and what's recently pretty much happened between him going through a gender transformation.
Also known as transgender.
Yeah, transgender.
Yeah.
Which is a very interesting topic because Mr. Beast, his friend, is probably one of the most influential people on the planet as we speak in terms of YouTube and content, and even for people in society and the kids that like watch Mr. Beast and like aspire to be like him or enjoy his content. And like one of his close friends now is going through that transformation. It's gonna like really influence. Like he's got 15.4 million followers on YouTube.
On that note, I have a question for you.
That subscribe them. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah?
can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, you know what's the craziest thing? Yeah, let's say Mr. Beast drops Chris as a friend because he doesn't want to be friends with him anymore. He's transgender. He's obviously lost his mind. He's gone a bit insane. Yeah, he drops Chris as a friend. The fact that Mr. Beast will still get cancelled, it's crazy. This guy, what didn't he like?
He got cancelled before he did.
No. But how can you cancel someone like Mr. Beast? This guy literally went to a different country, cure people's blindness. He helps sick people. He helps people all the time. He does things.
I know.
How are
Like,
you gonna cancel someone like that? It doesn't make
Exactly.
The
sense.
thing is, but you know
And
what's
people
crazy,
talk-
Kaz?
yeah.
Like, imagine how much kids that looked at what's his name?
Chris,
What's his name? Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine people like looked at Chris and was like, "Oh, this guy's my favorite in the whole group."
That's very true.
And
Yeah,
then,
and then
and
he
then next minute, the next video, brother.
Yeah,
Are you serious, brother?
like he's yeah.
Brother, are you serious?
Yeah.
But it makes me wonder
Well, I
if
see it.
if he was kind of handpicked by one of the elites just to set an example, because it's so like
Imagine.
random. He
Wallah,
said
imagine.
he said he confessed it to people that he knew when he was 16, that he felt like he was a woman or he wanted to be a woman when he was
Yeah.
16, but apparently no one took it serious and everyone just kind of ignored it. When he was 16, he admitted it.
Do you remember what you said? What you were saying before? I was gonna say something to her and I completely forgot. What you were literally just saying before.
just
Aisha.
right now,
Yeah.
I was saying it should be impossible to cancel Mr. Beast. So they shouldn't cancel Mr. Beast.
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Do you know what's the problem?
What?
They're trying to cancel him
Yeah.
because his intention is to get views. You cannot like listen. Regardless of his intention. Yeah, I personally am one of the people that believe intention is number one thing. But you should not try cancel someone or stop someone from helping people just because their intention is wrong. At the end of the day, the benefit is there. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
This guy's literally.
my
Drinking.
bad, this tea's so good. Alhamdulillah, it's my tea.
That's not your tea. You did not
Yeah,
make that
wallah,
tea.
it is.
You made the tea.
No, I didn't make the tea, but it's my person's tea. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he have
but,
to go.
but back to what we were
That's what
saying.
stay there.
But back to what we were saying, like to me, it's like it's kind of freakish how you go from having this normal life. Mind you, you got married to his long time sweetheart, and
Yeah, he's married, has kids.
Yeah.
they're going through like they're filing.
What's
for
his kid
divorce.
gonna
People
go
are
to- go
a
to?
lot of
Like they went to like
a lot of people are saying his son's. It feels like he's fatherless or something. They
Well,
mentioned
he's
that.
going to. He's
No,
going to. That's the
isn't
thing.
it-
He's
isn't
going
it
No,
to.
no,
like
but
a
they're
baby?
saying also no. That's
Yeah,
not
but
the.
he's saying he's going
but
to
no,
feel
no,
like
no.
a fatherless.
But no,
That's
he's
cool.
saying that's not the case because he's there for like financial needs and like financial support. So he's still there being the father.
He's barely being a father, bro.
Yeah, but can I? Okay, would you? This was the question I wanted to ask you. Yeah. Okay. Would you take it as evidence? You know how people are showing videos of how distressed Mr. Beast looked. Okay. I don't want to be one of the guys that speaks for Mr. Beast's intention, even though he hasn't made his intention clear. Maybe he's going through some other stressful situation, but there is still some sort of correlation between the fact that Mr. Beast is distressed and his best friend out of that whole group, by the way, it was him and Chris before. It was an absolute best friend.
Yeah.
Okay. And now his best friend is not it's literally not his best friend anymore.
Someone else.
His best friend was a man, now his best friend is a woman. They're not the same person.
Yeah, that's actually so
Hey,
true.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, that's why I'm saying Mr. Beast might not look at being transgender as something morally wrong, but the fact is it's not his friend anymore.
Yeah,
This
It's
guy's
his
actually
friend that he
speaking so
wanted to
much.
have on his channel, not
That
this
is so
random
true.
woman.
Look, because he's not the same person. This guy's literally changing his whole
yeah,
identity.
biologically and everything. Like
Hey,
he's
but
going
yeah,
through
Wallah,
a
listen.
hormone
that's-
stuff.
What about his kid? But
What about
His
the
kid is what I feel bad
imagine
for.
what
but-
his wife has to tell his kid later on in his life when he's like
Nah,
grown enough. Wallah, look, this is your dad. Now look at your dad. Like, bro, well, the kid's gonna go crazy. Bro,
Yeah, I
what?
swear to God.
That's two different people.
Yeah. You know what this means?
He's gonna be judged a lot too.
Do you know what that means? Wallah, I'm serious. It means married two wives. So someone hands out the tea and there's accidentally, because the spoons always click onto each other.
Yeah.
The spoons are clicked on and you find two spoons. You go to the guy that gives the tea, the guy that serves the tea. You want me to marry two wives?
Is that like an Arab culture thing?
That's like an Arab culture thing. If someone puts two things in your tea,
Yeah.
like two spoons in your tea, it's like they want you to marry two
Man,
wives.
But,
look, African culture,
so
if
you
you put
got-
two spoons in your tea, that's black magic.
Yeah, Wallah.
African niggas, man.
Ya Allah.
That's so true.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Sounds getting.
A'udhu billah.
No, but that's crazy. Oh, look. There was this video of what's his name, Chris, yeah? He was sitting, they were on like a live stream, they were unboxing stuff, and then he was sitting next to Mr. Beast, and then he moved just a bit close to Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast just like, his face went from happy just to straight serious. I feel like he's alienated Chris, but I don't blame them, to be honest with you.
But Wallah, if I had enough money, I wouldn't even care.
No, do you know what's the thing? Apparently, some text
You
messages
can
came
buy
out.
another Chris.
Apparently, some text messages came out of between Mr. Beast and some other cast from thing. I don't know if it was what's that guy, Chandler,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, we have to support him right now, like to put on a good face. If we drop him right now, everyone's gonna be like this, that, And I don't know if that's true. Apparently, this message is not true.
I don't think
I won't.
I think in the eyes of society they might question him because everyone's lost their mind.
Yeah.
But I don't think your moral compass should be questioned if you drop someone for something you go against or you believe in. That's completely fair enough.
Yeah,
it's within
that's
your
so
right.
true.
If Chris feels like he has the right to go through the nonsense that he's going through, then by all means, Mr. Beast has all the right to drop him as a friend.
Yeah, that's actually so true.
Like why can't I do what I want to do when you want to do that, and I have to be okay with it? But no one, as soon as I want to do what I want to do, I'm a bad person, I'm this. Like, it makes no sense. But
Yeah. And then the thing is, it's not affecting. Like, how would you say it's affecting Chris? Boo-hoo, you lost your friend. Like, people stop being friends with other people. People break up. People cheat on other people in relationships. If you're telling me what's more serious, Mr. Beast leaving Chris, okay, or a man cheating on his wife, or wife cheating on her man, I would say vice versa. So if everyone wants to cancel people for, I don't know, not being friends with someone that they weren't friends with in the first place, then they should be cancelling the people out here talking about how they're cheating every second night on their husbands.
Yeah,
Because not everyone pays enough attention to that. And I feel like that's something so major.
But for me, it just baffles me that the only thing the Western world is concerned is about equal rights between either gay people, change it. Like, that's the only thing they're concerned about.
Yeah.
What equal rights are they looking for?
What's the only thing?
They've been afforded every right that everyone else has. Even more, to be honest with you. Do you know they're putting out new laws, I think in Australia at least, that you can't go within like 100 meters of a gay person's house or something like that because it's harassment.
Yeah.
There's no
Canada,
way.
in
There's
Canada.
no way.
No.
There's
It
no
was in
way.
Canada.
I was in Canada. Why
No,
not
no, he's
Australia?
right. He's right. It was in Canada.
Don't bring that to Australia.
It was in Canada. They like, if you go between like a certain kilometer radius of someone that's of that gender or whatever house, that's considered as like an act of a crime towards
Yeah,
them.
it's a crime, harassment.
It's harassment.
No way.
In
There
Canada,
has to be some sort of.
I'll find the internet and I'll
and
show
you
you.
can't-
Are
In
you
Canada.
serious?
Yeah, you can't even pull up like anti-LGBT propaganda. Not propaganda, just information.
And like, she's a political leader, and at the back of the interview, all
And
you
there are
see is,
restrictions to
like,
that?
transgenders and gay
Yeah, I
people
don't know
in
what's
the back of
happening
the
with them.
interview.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
And
I
the
think
fact that there's like how much? Like 62 different genders or something?
Apparently.
Shocking.
You know, I know. Do you know what's the funny thing? The
How you
funniest,
gonna be able to do
do you know what's the funniest thing about
No,
the Chris,
there's two.
the Chris thing? Everyone's calling him out because there's an old video of him making fun of the trans community because there was a video of him identifying as an attacked helicopter, but he was obviously making a joke out of it.
Yeah,
He
but
was like, I identify as a Apache attack helicopter. Have you seen it?
Now he's literally.
I haven't seen it, but
But for me, it's like there has to be a deeper meaning. Like, how do you go from a married man to having a child to all of a sudden that I want to become a woman? There has to, you got married. You made a commitment to this woman. for the
I've
rest of your
seen
life.
a lot
Look,
of
in-
comments
in-
saying that he must have been bothered by something.
No, like, something, either someone's telling him or someone higher up.
I'll tell you what it is. Do you know what they're saying? They're saying it's the Carl effect. Is that what you're gonna say? The Carl effect?
Apparently, he's been divorced with his wife for under a year now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like, up until then, like, clearly he's been having these
Oh my
thoughts
God.
or saying,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
really?
So, everyone who doesn't know what's happening,
dog.
this guy, I know he was speaking facts. I don't know what he was saying, but he was speaking facts.
so much
The
facts.
biggest fit just went on the mic. You guys are probably gonna see. Oh my god! Do you know what? There's something wrong with it mentally. It's like there has to be. You can't be sane.
I agree.
You can't be mentally sane. There has to be something wrong with in your brain, with your mental health, for you to be like, I don't think I'm a man. I just did the exact same
But do
thing.
you
I
think
just
it's...
you. Sorry, can I interrupt you for 1 second? Okay. I seriously want to try and understand it.
Yeah, I actually
Okay?
don't understand it.
Can,
I'm
can I
not
tell you
for words,
something?
bruv.
Like, what if this person, okay, has been like bullied so much or put down their entire life, they've actually haven't felt anything that's considered masculine by the society. Therefore, they say, I feel like a woman. But instead of saying, I feel like a woman, but I can see with my own two eyes, I am a man, I was made a man, why do they not seek help against this thing? Bro, don't get me started with the statistics, because I don't know any of them. But I know,
No, I think
but I know damn well that's better to just be
Especially with someone
not
like
chance.
Mr. Beast as his best mate.
You know what I reckon
Bro,
it
he
is?
has a lot of support.
Let him finish.
Oh, sorry,
He has-
while I'm
He
sorry.
has like a lot of support. So like for him to know like, for him to bring out,
yeah.
for him to bring out information.
Yeah, what are you saying?
This nigga feels so good right now.
Hey, this guy drank like 3 cups of tea already, and just bare sugar at the bottom.
Man, give me one more 3 wipes.
Hey, chill, bro.
Get a mic. Get a mic.
It's gonna be havoc after this interview.
Why?
I mean, this talk.
Listen.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm literally just a civilian. I'm a normal. My opinion doesn't matter. All right. No, I don't want anyone looking at me and be like, his opinion matters. My opinion doesn't matter. I'm just a normal civilian. If you want to take my opinion and ride with it, it's cool.
Pause.
But I am not a role model.
No, I just feel like everyone has their own ideology. Everyone has their own opinion. Okay.
Nah, this guy's actually speaking facts.
Just like everyone else's opinion, you know, they wants to speak their opinion. I could easily speak mine.
You know-
okay, and I don't care. I don't care what anyone has to come and say about. Oh, this guy can't speak his opinion. Not that, to be honest, with our current 250 followers, that our opinion is going to go out to more than 30 viewers.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I have a mouth, I have a brain. I can speak of it as freely as anyone else.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
guy's
find a problem with that.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not spreading any false information
Yeah.
about anyone. Okay, I don't want to go through that. I genuinely, in my heart, I do not hate like Chris from Mr. Beast. I do not hate him
Yeah,
whatsoever,
I have no
and
problem
I
with
can't bring myself to hate him. Honest to God, because that's just another human being. Okay, but this whole ideology, okay, that's gone through. You know, that people saying, you know, that whole ideology. Okay, I just feel I don't support it whatsoever.
Yeah, I
That's just me.
yeah, that's
I do
like-
not support it.
I, don't,
That's
I,
like
I
all of
think
us.
That's
you
just
don't-
me.
You don't have to. You don't have to hate someone, but you can stand for what's right,
Yeah.
and you can have
exactly
your
right.
own moral values and value and a moral compass, and decide that this is wrong and this is right for me. And like to me, it's so contradictory because they say, "Oh, well, we want equal rights, but also you can't say anything about our equal rights
Yeah,
because your
that's
opinion
so true.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we can be whatever we want, but you can't say anything."
Yeah,
Like, to me,
that's-
that makes
yeah.
no sense. I'm as much as you want your stupid equal rights, then I have equal right to say what I want.
Yeah.
Because
100%. Honest to God, I agree
You know
with
what
you.
I mean?
But you know, unfortunately,
Society, and
exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, wallah. It's messed up, but because they actually shut people up for it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it's not like
Well, what do you mean shut people up?
like it's not like equal rights, this, that. No, like if you say something against them, you're finished.
Yeah, but
Oh
Actually
yeah, yeah.
finished.
that's what it's
Like
getting to.
it's not like it's more like
Cancelled.
they have like more right or like they.
this
I
thing
don't
just
know
said
how
like
to say it,
700
bro.
times.
No. Can I tell you what you're saying, bro? The thing is, anything you speak that represents your ideology, even though you don't mean to be against them, people put it on you. You know. For example, I came out here today. I did not swear any of them. I didn't, you know, slander any of them. I didn't say that, oh, like you're this and you're that. I'm just saying, I'm a man that doesn't agree with this ideology. But people get targeted because of the way they even want to think. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why we're living under this guise that everything is free, everything is so unshackled. People can go speak about what they want, but they can't even respectfully state an opinion without everyone targeting them.
But for me, it's just like where we going has obviously, yeah, we all have our different religion and our different moral compass. But to me, it's just where are we heading as the whole world as a whole? Like, is this what we really want for future generation? And is because they're doing drag queen shows in front of little kids now.
Wallah, that's
And
Yeah,
it's just
that's
like
not-
it's just like how can you just sit there and allow that to happen and say, oh yeah, well that's okay,
Yeah.
and that's normal.
Have you seen the where they're like little kids, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's like a male stripper
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
stripping in front of them.
Yeah.
And they're talking about this is
That's
what's
not
called-
equal.
This is not nothing to do with equal rights.
where's-
This is
No,
something.
this is not equal.
This is
'Cause
something different. Like that's something.
yeah, I exactly.
You know
what
the
I'm trying to
same
say is
people-
before. Sorry,
know-
can I
yeah.
can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah, crazy.
What's it called? What I'm trying to say is before this whole thing came out where they wanted equal rights, okay, no straight people used to just go out, okay, and used to publicly, as a part of school event with teachers and supervisors and parents, used to go and strip in front of little kids to teach them about this whole our whole sexuality. So for them to say equal rights, let us do this in front of little kids, that is so wild to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that is so wild to me. Honest to
Whose
God.
idea was that? Wallah, whose
You know what's shocking? And then
Yeah.
imagine us all being in future, right? Put yourself in the perspective where you have like to have your child go to school and see something like that.
But back to that point, like,
That's
sorry to cut you off, but they've like in certain schools they've implemented like a certain curriculum that supports that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that says that's
And
okay.
if they're involving your own children and stuff like that to get into activity like that, imagine if they're influenced by stuff like
You know,
that.
I just wonder what's the outcome of it.
I think it's
All right,
just
they're trying to reach like inclusivity for everyone, but what's the absolute outcome after that?
Yeah.
Because they're just gonna keep
They're,
pushing for
they're
more.
included.
Yeah.
Listen, can I tell you
everything,
what you just said was so real?
Thank you.
Wallah. Because can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Okay, because everyone wants to base who they want to include based off their own moral compass, this subjective moral compass. So the way I feel is, I can be gay, but I don't allow something like I don't allow something like I don't know, transgenders. You know, I don't think you should change your gender. But if you're just man, you can be gay, and then you have transgenders.
Yeah, that's
you know?
not inclusive to everyone.
And they want
If
to
you're gonna be inclusive to everyone, you have to actually be inclusive to everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
That you know like do you know what I've asked like homosexual people before. There's a lot of homosexual people
I'll tell
that
you a
actually
story.
sit there and debate with you.
Yeah.
In a proper manner.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Let me tell you a story. Do you know, I was
Okay.
talking to this
Yeah.
gay guy. I don't know, maybe you might watch his podcast
Astaghfirullah.
someday. Yeah? Yeah? I was talking to this guy. Look, I don't know if maybe we're on a different side of social media compared to them. Like, they're getting fed their own bullcrap and everyone's just getting fed what they want to see. Gay people are literally getting fed what they want to see, all right? Do you know what they're teaching them right now? Like, what gay people are getting indoctrinated with?
What?
Should we say gay?
Yeah, gay people.
Khaled.
LGBT, these people.
No.
Alright, let me tell you something. Okay. The same way that I'm straight and stuff like that, yeah? For a human, like, their desires, the ultimate goal is to have kids and reproduce, and then their kids have kids, and then their generations flourish out the thing, yeah? Like, that's, in terms of your desires, that's what you want to do, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's like a benefit to the earth. You're
Yeah.
contributing to
So
society.
Yeah.
Yeah? What gay people think they're doing now, or LGBT, what this guy basically explained to me, this guy I was talking to, he was like, by me being gay, that's one less family. If I had a partner, if I had a relationship, that's one less family that's having kids. So that's one less family that's contributing to overpopulation, to climate change, to this, to that. They think they're doing something good. Like, that's crazy.
Like,
That's actually a theory. That's actually a theory. People are talking about.
Yeah,
They genuinely
and
think-
apparently that's actually true. They're
So
talking
people,
about
yeah.
yeah.
They're like,
They got-
they want to make more people like their own genders, so there's less reproduction.
Yeah.
What's the end and
brother.
be all of it?
That's
Like,
that's
where
what I was
are
trying to
you
get to
going?
before thing.
That's what I was asking
before
the whole
Nasser
time.
was saying. He was saying,
Yeah.
what's it called? What I was trying to say, okay, is do you know how many homosexuals I've asked? I'm like, okay, since you want to include everyone,
Yeah.
okay, and I know it's gonna sound so wild, okay, but just bear with me to the end,
Look,
okay,
before
and
you say
don't
that,
interrupt me
look,
because
before
it's
you
gonna
say
be
that-
taken out of context.
Before you say that, look, it's just one more thing I want to say.
Yeah, go for it.
The community. That's what I'll call them. We'll just call them the community. It takes too long to say the whole LGBT. I'm not even saying it right at this point.
It's +2 at the end, so
Yeah,
it's not
I know.
finished, guys.
You know, I always give up after LGBT. I just like QPZ.
The people pay for pay-per-view.
The people pay for pay-per-view. Yeah. Do you know what's it called? Like, for example, the community. They will look at everyone and be like, everyone should be accepting of our beliefs and our morals and what we want. Yeah. But if anyone else is not accepting our beliefs, they're wrong.
Oh,
You understand what I mean?
wallah, you're right.
And they're homophobic,
Yeah.
transphobic. They put the word phobic in front of anything, whatever they are. They put the word
So if you're
phobic.
not supporting them, you're against them.
Yeah, you're against them.
That's the way it is.
And in their train of thought is we can't coexist because if you don't support me, that means you have malicious intent towards me and you want to attack
Yeah.
me, you want to hurt me, you want to whatever it is you want to do to
You're
me.
against
But my thing is, like, for example, I'm Muslim. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see it like this: you're going against my beliefs by believing what you believe in. You don't believe in what I believe in. So does that make you Islamophobe? But I wouldn't call you Islamophobe.
That's true.
son, speaking nothing but facts.
That's wallah, that's fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
right.
motherfucker, boss. So it's only fair. So if that's like anyone who even slightly disagrees with what I believe in, that's like me calling the Islamophobe straight away. It doesn't make sense. You can't do that. Just because we have disagreements doesn't mean we can't coexist together. I still see you as a human being. You're still a human being. You still should be afforded everything right to be safe, to be happy, to be all that type of stuff. But I shouldn't have to believe in what you believe in. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Like, it shouldn't be forced.
Didn't-
Yeah, it shouldn't be
upon someone.
forced.
You know, talking to some of them, you know, I've asked them the question, since you want to include everyone, you know, you want to have inclusivity, you want to support everyone and what their belief is, okay? Why don't you support incest?
Whoa.
And
Wait,
I know it sounds wild,
a whole
but-
nother topic
but
coming
I'll-
up after this, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, I told them, I'm like, why don't you support incest? They told me, some of them told me, oh, it's disgusting, we don't support it. Based off what moral compass, your own moral compass? I could easily say I find homosexuality disgusting, okay? And say, but that's based off my moral compass, same way you say you find incest disgusting. I'm not trying to justify any of this,
You know-
but what I'm saying is if you want to include everyone, you need to understand that you're going to be including like chaos and literal hell.
Do you know what that comes back
okay, into our society.
Yeah, you're speaking.
Okay?
You're speaking facts.
Let me just continue quickly before I pass the thing on to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of them, you know what they tell me?
What did I tell you?
Okay, after long debate saying, oh, there's no, how do you say, there's no like authority over one another, so as long as it's not a dad or a son, because a dad has some sort of power over
Yeah,
the son,
super- yeah.
or it's not a thing, they they're both brothers or both sisters or whatever the hell it is, okay, and it's protected. There's no offspring that comes from them, okay? There's people that say, yeah, we support it. From that, I'm so mind-boggled. From that, I just say...
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
okay, so since you support incest, when are you going to stop? There are arsonists. There's people that are addicted to burning things. Like, there's literal people in their feeling, they love to burn stuff. Okay? I swear to God. And you can't use the argument that pedophilia is one day going to be something normal.
They're trying to normalize right now. Because you see what's going on?
Because, they're children and they don't think right, and that's why it's not normalized, okay? But according to American like law or whatever law, most of these countries, most of the Western society countries, okay, is that any person under the age of 16 or 15, okay, that goes out with any man that's older, okay, that man that's older would be considered a pedophile. Okay, to them, since they find out something so shocking, they need to understand that all is going to be normalized one day, because since you want to include everyone, the plants, the animals are all going to want to be included.
Okay. Look, back in the days.
So we should just have one objective moral compass.
Do you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Just back on that, back when I was debating, I was just talking to him, like, I was having a genuine conversation. I told him, I'm naive, I don't really know what's going on. Help me to understand what's going on. All right? I told him, where is the line drawn and who draws the line? He was like, society. I was like, society is always changing. Society is very subjective in their morals and their beliefs and everything like that. It's always changing. So the line's always going to get pushed. When gay people got their rights, they were the catalyst for change. And then now they're trying to draw the line. They're trying to be like, this is the line and no one can go past this line.
Yeah, before the line was no gay people. Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah. But the line keeps getting pushed.
But the line keeps getting pushed. The line's completely blurred. There is no line. Everyone's trying to justify what they're doing with the logic of what happened with the gay people and how they got afforded their rights, even though what they're doing is wrong biologically. Just in every single way, it's wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everyone's looking at them and being like, these people got afforded their rights, even when back when what they were doing was deemed wrong. If just because what we're doing is deemed wrong now, it shouldn't always be deemed wrong. We should change it. That's basically the logic they're using. Don't use the logic that you guys have been using for so long.
Yeah, that's facts. So back in the days, it was seemed hated to be like, this is wrong to be gay, right? It wasn't the normal. If someone saw this happen, there will be consequences for that.
Yeah,
just like nowadays, you say, rapist or what?
Pedophile.
Bro, there's something happening with rapists too.
What?
Like, there's like, Allah, I can't say because I don't know for sure. But there's something where if they rape someone, they can get excused because of a mental something or something.
Well, yeah.
I can find out, but it's something that's messed up.
Listen, depending on the mental illness,
It depends,
It goes.
there had to be one wild-ass girl walking through the street. She must have been like absolutely naked, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think you can plead the mental health act, but but I feel like with that
That's wrong, Abdul.
Huh?
wait, in what way?
Like, what are you saying, cuz?
Well, what did I say?
What are you guys talking about? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
Said there's some crazy ass girl walking just.
Oh no! I'm not saying no. You misunderstood me. I'm not saying just because that woman got raped is because she was naked. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you trying to say?
I was just saying, bro. Like, no, I don't know what I was trying to say. I can't explain it. It's a little too deep, but
Put him in the bin.
Put his ass in the dirt.
Put him in
no, because
Put him in the dirt.
it's too much to explain. I can't. I
What's
really
your
can't.
Instagram?
I
Say
don't
it
feel
so
like-
they can cancel you now.
No, that's nothing to be cancelled.
Hey, can we just go back to back to this Chris thing? We didn't get off topic, but we just went. We got deep with it. And this ain't even the full episode on LGBTQ.
Hey, when we started this, it was
everyone else.
5 minute
Whoa.
quick clip. Sir?
That episode's coming out soon.
Huh?
Yeah, for real.
It's not versus. We want to help everyone get in one truly equal standing.
But
Like
that's what we're
straight
gonna
out, I would love to see other people's opinions. And
Yeah.
we'll actually talk
Like,
about it.
people
If they
comment.
comment, like we'll actually talk about it. And
yeah, comment.
You know what
We should release this video tonight.
No, we should bring people on phone calls on the actual podcast. Like
Oh,
people
yeah,
get to
call
call
in.
us instead of thing,
Whose
and
number?
they get to
That'd be
call in.
crazy.
Whose number you're putting down?
Oh, I don't care, man.
Alright, just give us your number, we'll call you.
My number.
Just give us your number, we'll call you. It's not that crazy.
Yeah.
Instagram call. You guys deeped it too much.
It's not bad now. No platforms.
You guys deeped it too much. Back to the Chris thing. But anyway, on a lighter note, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah? Do you know what they're saying? They're saying it's the Carl effect. You know Carl, the little...
Yeah, the little
Because
gay
apparently he's gay.
who's
Yeah.
Carl, bro?
Carl, I don't know.
He's
He's
another
a,
member of the Mr.
he was the editor. But then what's called Carl and Chris, they became...
Oh, that's the guy they're together with, no?
I don't know. But what's called... Apparently they became so close together.
He's a gay guy on Mr. Beast's team.
They're
Yeah.
together.
No, they're not together. I don't know that they're together. I'm not sure.
They're together.
You know what?
That's
It took one gay guy on Mr. Beast's team to at least slightly influence this guy.
You know what? I think it's a...
Oh, unless they
Who you
broke
talking
up, bro.
Who's together?
The camera producer bloke that used to appear out of nowhere, yeah? Yeah?
that
Like,
Tyson?
Yeah, yeah. He's the editor. He's the editor from the videos.
Yeah, he's the
They put him
editor
at-
and he's gay.
Yeah,
too.
so this is the story.
But he
So I'm
didn't-
pretty sure Chris and Kyle, they became very close friends. And then Chris got to the point, he's like, I don't want to record any videos unless Kyle's in the video. And then they started bringing the videos.
So
And then they just got into a relationship, like not relationship. I don't know if it's a
it
relationship.
was a
but-
relationship.
Oh, they got into a relationship? Oh, okay. And then
Entanglement.
Chris was always like, Kyle always helped me express how I really feel because Kyle was gay and stuff like that. And yeah, and they're like, it's the Kyle effect. I don't know what that means.
First
but
of all,
they're
I
saying-
went on my
everyone's blaming
It
Kyle.
just means that
I went on my
everyone thinks
Snapchat
that
one
Carl
day.
actually really influenced him.
Ah.
I went on my Snapchat one day. Normal day, you know what I mean? Alhamdulillah, fasting, this, that. And that's what I see, cuz.
I was confused when I first saw it.
I see Mr. Beast, yeah? Boom. Big thing. He's already famous, yeah. Oh, it's not a regular. I see him. I click on it. Boom. Carl, this, that, whatnot.
That's crazy.
See them kissing. The next one.
No, but I.
Allah, that's what I knew is enough of social
Wait, can we
media.
actually talk about it? Wait, Abdul touched on it a bit earlier. Look, I'm genuinely saying this right now, yeah? This is not out of hate or anything like that. If I had a friend, a very good friend, even my brother, I'll say my own blood brother, okay? And this guy just one day gets up and be like, I want to be a girl, or I want to be a dog, I want to be anything. If he actually wants to be anything, not even a girl, not even transgender, just trans species. He says, I want to be an alien, a dolphin, whatever.
Species,
All right? I'll look at this guy. My first instinct will be, there's something wrong with him mentally, and he needs to get some type of help. And if he ends up going through with it, I'm going to, like, it doesn't
Because
make...
you've known him your entire life.
Yeah.
And if someone's acting a certain way your entire life, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
they're just like, I feel like this.
Yeah.
My natural instinct as a human being, as someone that I've known and grew up with my entire life, I would have to say there's something.
Yeah, I'll
Like
100% say there's something off. And then if they do go through with their, like they feed into the mental illness and they go through with it, okay, and they end up botching themselves or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, right before the camera decided to really interrupt us and turn itself off, I think the camera part of the community.
Oh, LGBT camera.
It's an LG camera.
Trans Canon.
It's an LG camera.
Hey, chill out, chill out.
It's an LG camera.
Oh,
It literally is
hell
not.
no.
Oh my god, see, I was trying to make a funny face.
No, no.
It's a,
LG make cameras.
Well, whatever. Yeah,
What's the LG stand for? Life's good.
is it? No, are you serious?
Wallahi.
That's so interesting, brother.
Yeah, wallah.
That's so interesting,
Fun
brother.
fact of the day.
All right, basically what I was just saying. I think you like that. This nigga was so happy.
They good at doing Snapchat. You see me? Oh.
hey, let's get back on
You're
topic.
finished.
Hey,
You're
let's
finished.
Hey, boys, let's get back on topic.
Ayala.
What were you saying?
Allah.
Let's see.
No, I was just saying that basically, like, in any case, I can't believe that's a real metal spoon. In any case, if someone has like a mental illness, no one's ever gonna entertain the fact that this guy has a mental illness. Like right now. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, I was
No,
trying to
carry
tell this guy shush because
Oh, okay. Yeah, like right now, if I told everyone like I identify as a serial killer, no one's gonna.
Feed the nonsense.
Yeah, no one's gonna feed it. No one's gonna entertain it. No one's gonna be like, all right, we should be fine with this guy going to kill people and stuff like that. All right. Even
Maybe 10 years later,
Yeah.
it might
Yeah, wallah.
might be a law
yeah.
that excuses it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And one more thing. And look, everyone's gonna say like, oh, that's affecting people. You're hurting people. You're doing this stuff like that. Okay. Yes, it's an immediate effect. You're hurting people. You're killing people. Stuff like that. Your thing. But at the same time, with the community and what they're doing and how they're being so progressive, right now it may not be It may not be. Sorry, I just
No,
had
it's,
to-
de-
no,
it's
I have to-
definitely effective now.
No,
That's
it's,
why
it's
the
affecting now.
green
It's
shit,
affecting now. You can see what they're doing, but they don't know what long-term damage it actually does to everyone, to society.
Yeah.
And we're seeing what they have sowed. We're seeing what they have sowed. All right, they literally made the bed. Now they got laying it. Now we've got people coming out.
Articulation.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I was actually articulating that shit to the brain.
No, you were, and then you started.
I didn't start out. My mouth is so dry. I need some water, bro. I should got tea. That's why.
You give up.
Yalla.
How to solve it?
Nah, I get what you're saying. But I think society's lines and morals are so blurred.
And I feel like this is what's
No
going
one-
to cause a corruption
That's what I'm-
soon down the track.
Yeah, that's why.
But it's literally corruption right now.
You know, I'll tell you
It is,
something.
but look,
Well,
it
that's
is,
some wild
it is
corruption right now.
at the moment, I feel like it's really subtle because people don't want like, all that drama and stuff going on at the moment. But once it becomes serious and they start implementing them through different
Oh,
facilities.
Hey, they're winning, but
I was having this
they're
conversation.
actually winning.
You know, this is my
community-
solution.
Oi,
This is my solution. I got a solution for this.
Community
Listen,
winning.
everyone,
the
listen,
president went
everyone.
No,
Okay,
no,
I got a solution. I got the best
They're
solution.
winning, bro.
I got the best
the
solution.
community?
Nah,
Wait,
no.
I got a good solution.
Nah.
One
Look
second,
here.
1 second.
Aye,
Asa.
okay.
Okay, I got a good solution. Because there's obviously there's discontent and there's uproar amongst just the normal people, your day to day average people, just like me. I go to work, I do all this stuff. Guys, please don't try to find out where we're because you don't try to get me.
Same.
They're gonna try to get me
Work,
fired, man.
sleep, eat,
I
work,
need,
sleep,
I didn't eat. Good.
Hell no.
Work is modern day slavery. The next episode we're gonna be talking about it. Stay live, stay tuned. on
Imagine we
Insta
don't even
podcast.
end up talking
But-
about it.
Oh, did you want to say something?
but-
or?
No, I'm not finished. I'm not
Alright,
finished. I'm sorry.
alright,
I'm not finished.
oh, yeah.
Okay. what my solution is, listen, for everyone who's, because obviously there's more people who are just kind of angry about this type of stuff, and there's obviously like a uneasing of the people, and everyone's looking at this type of stuff and being like, okay, what's happening nowadays? Even there's people that support the LGBT community and stuff like that, but they're looking at some of this stuff like it's going too far, and they're even upset with it. The best thing you can do, pick a religion. Just get any religion. Become Muslim, preferably.
Inshallah.
That's the best thing.
That's it. You know how much gay Muslims like? No.
We're not even gonna talk about that. That's episode
You know how
for
much
itself.
like
I believe
get like
There's no such.
pre-gay, like gay, prehistorically gay.
yeah, and they revert to
Like,
Islam.
revert to
Yeah.
Islam, and the full change different.
I've seen a transgender revert to Islam.
Yeah, like
We're not
doing
gonna get
Hajj.
into what
I
they're
seen
meant
one
to
doing
do
Hajj.
or their thing, but
Yeah.
Allah
Also-
alam, but
But like,
I don't know. Wallah, I
there's
don't know.
actually an issue.
But
Is the issue at hand
What issue?
with that? But
Look, we'll talk
Look,
about it.
I don't know, but
we'll
I
talk
don't
about
know.
it in the next episode.
The thing is, Nasser.
Transgenders versus gender trans.
Oh,
Bro, that's not even. Bro.
Transformers.
What was that
But
meant
the
to
thing
be?
is,
That's not bars, cuz.
the gay community is winning. They mentioned it in legit everything. They have a little bit say in this. They have a little bit of
Yeah, for the
part
sake
in
of
it.
inclusivity, I don't even know.
Legit
Not only
anything.
that,
Legit anything. Oh, you watch a cooking show and
That-
you see a gay guy.
I don't think-
you see like say this.
I don't.
Netflix series.
Can I just
Let
say?
me.
Oh,
No,
this
I need to
Netflix
clarify
series
something you said. I need to clarify
once
something you
more-
said. I need
Oh,
to
you want to
clarify
clarify?
something you said. Yeah,
Hold my hand.
First of
Hold my
all-
hand. Yeah.
Oh my.
First of all-
hand.
But the
Baby, I
funniest
promise.
thing is, wallah, have you seen when they try to include like, trans UFC, they get destroyed.
That's
They
an
get
episode.
destroyed.
Okay.
Bro, they're,
Wait.
yeah.
Should
That's
trans
for-
athletes compete in normal athlete
Yeah,
competitions?
finish.
That's also.
Any trans athlete compete at a professional level in the opposite gender.
Exactly.
Wow, that's so beautiful and articulate.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
No, not that
Yeah.
you weren't. But what's it called? I want to clarify something you said.
Clickbait.
When we said like pick any religion, be any religion. If you truly look at every religion with an open mind, I believe you'll be led to Islam. Seriously.
Next
Genuinely.
episode: religion
Okay?
versus society. Stay tuned.
Yes,
Stay
inshallah.
intact.
Okay. With Isa, what you were saying, can I tell you why they're winning? Seriously.
They're winning, bro.
Okay. It's because these guys, they fight for their cause day and night.
Yeah.
They spend so much money on movies.
Yeah.
They spend so much money on education. They spend so much money, okay, and they spend so much time and so much effort towards their cause, okay? And I won't speak for everyone, but like us, and we start from us.
That's true.
Everyone on this table is Muslim, okay?
Never
From
ending
us,
pushing. Never
we
ending.
should be, okay, fighting for our ideology in a sense that just to have a peaceful world, okay,
No.
where everyone can coexist and everyone can help everyone out,
Yeah, it's
okay,
true.
just as much as these guys fight for their cause.
I want to-
And just to build
And
off
it
that,
should start from
and just
us,
to build
if
off that,
anything.
do you know? Can I tell you something? I just thought about this right now. Okay, do you see how the gay agendas push so much on TV to kids, to everyone, everyone and the mothers? Like they're literally broadcasting it out of space. Yeah.
Bro, they made something
Imagine right now. Everyone just got together and we started pushing the idea of not even Islam. Just pushing the idea of not same sex, male and female, just a normal relationship.
No. Let's start pushing.
Straight up.
No.
imagine-
Listen. Let's start pushing
Wait.
humans and animal relationships.
No, you don't understand what I'm
That's
saying.
so
I'm
wild,
saying,
brother.
No, why
imagine.
not?
Because they have an argument
Why not?
against it.
Why not?
Listen,
No,
you know what?
I'm
You know
saying-
what they'll tell you? They'll tell you the animal didn't consent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they'll tell you.
no.
Wait,
Can I
but-
tell you where we can push?
Just straight.
Animals
Let's
are-
push straight. If we push straight, imagine
It's
the
fine
animal.
to be straight. It's okay to be straight.
Oh,
You don't have
that's
to
a
be
madness.
gay.
That's a madness.
It's completely up to you.
That's
It's
straight
just-
line,
brother. Sorry.
What you had that one gave us in the comment. No one stopping you. As soon as we start trying to push straight ideologies,
Yeah.
yeah, or just be straight. There's nothing wrong with being
To-
straight.
Wait, we should.
We
Wait,
have
why,
people
wait,
finding
let me
something
break-
about us.
why do we do that? Well, let's just do that actually.
Let me break it down.
Because we're the
for a
majority, they're the minority. It doesn't
Let-
matter, bruv.
second. Let me break it down. for a
Everyone
second.
do
teaches
not
their own
care.
opinion.
Hold it down. To build off what you're saying. What?
I thought
Yeah.
Microsoft.
No, it's not,
Yeah.
dog. Come on.
To build off what I'm saying.
To build off what you're saying. What are you doing, dog?
I thought I could pickpocket you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I like the magician. Is this your card? No. Is this your watch?
To build off what you're saying in terms of, they're winning. I don't think they're winning. I'll be real with you. Up until I came to this country in 2009, I did not know that gay people or transgenders were even ever a thing in Africa. No, I'll be real with you. I don't think they're winning.
Have you seen the Somalis that got
Hey,
beat back to the
Shout out to Ghanaians.
No,
man.
But they, listen,
No, because
Nigeria.
no, when
they'll never
I'm
win.
saying
They'll
Ghanaians,
listen.
because
Can I confirm
stop
something?
yeah. No, but 'cause what I'm trying to say is that when I have a mate that recently went to Sudan, and he was saying that like like a lot of these things that we do in the West are like so frowned upon. Like even for, I'm just gonna use women for example. Women that are dressed half naked in Sudan or in another country in Africa, that's not normal for them. They don't see that
100%.
regularly.
Yeah,
They don't see that at all. They don't even up until I came to this country 2009, I did not know what gay people were. I was not introduced to it. I did not know. And I came to this country, I was like,
And let me tell you.
it's real
Majority
stuff.
of these countries, they're all predominantly like what is it called? Guided by Islam. So if you have the deen, alhamdulillah, man, you'll be taking the right.
Do you know what's crazy?
Even Uganda is not a majority Muslim country,
Yeah, true.
but they banned
But
that.
they
said that we're not going to stand for this. This is our country. If you don't like what we preach here, then shh.
Yeah, the
But
way they
to
said
be
it was
honest,
so
that's good.
clean.
In my opinion,
You know what's
that's
crazy?
good.
It's only in the West where you have the
Way the
luxury.
ex-niggas was so
It's
cool.
only in the West where you have the luxury to. No. It's only. I was saying. It's only in the West that you have the luxury where you can, where your gender is an issue. Where you look at gender and you be like, I want to be this, and that's your issue, and that's something that you're going through. And there's countries where people are legit. 5-year-olds are getting bombed. 5-year-olds are getting absolutely bombed. People are
wallah.
getting absolutely oppressed, and they don't know where the next meal is gonna come from. They don't know if they're gonna get
That's
killed.
what I'm saying. The
It's
West,
only- it's only a luxury.
no, what I'm
It's
saying
only a
is
luxury that we
there's
get
so
to
much
enjoy.
problems in the world, but the West is so concerned about gender. That's the only thing they're
But
focused on.
maybe they're so concerned about gender because of their agenda.
I like that.
I'm being serious, okay?
But that's
They want to divert so much attention.
Called
Like,
motherfuck-
bro, you know,
That's called
the-
mother, father, and bars. You don't know nothing. about
Bars, nigga.
yeah, like you don't like, bro. You like this, just Palestine. Talk about what's happening in Palestine.
Free
okay?
Palestine. There
And
is
how
no
it's
such-
not covered enough in the media compared to what the hell was happening.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough evidence. Okay, that if I walk up to a 13, 14-year-old child in Palestine,
Yeah.
yeah, I walk up to a 13, 14-year-old child in Palestine, and I tell him, "Hey, excuse me, miss, or excuse me, mister." There, none of those children, I can guarantee you, 0% of those children are gonna come tell me, why calling me Mister? Why calling me Mrs.? You know why? Because they're too worried about what time they're gonna break their fast because they held an Israeli checkpoint. They're not worried about you call me Mister, you call me Mrs. They're worried about just give me the plate of food, give me the donation of food that just came. They're not gonna be telling you call me Mister or call me Mrs.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Nah, they want to be fed.
wallah.
They want places to live. They want the problem is not enough issues, okay? And I don't wish issues or problems upon anyone,
But-
okay? But I feel like when a society doesn't have problems, okay?
Tribulations.
Instead of complaining about something,
They make their own problems.
I think you should just thank God.
the
That's what
last-
Islam teaches. Because when you're not out here thanking God, you're out here making unnecessary, non-existent problems for yourself.
Yeah.
Like
That's
when your
absolutely
life's
insane.
too smooth.
Alhamdulillah.
You don't want
Nah,
to,
but for me, it's like if
you want that bit of.
People want to be something. They're
No,
not.
but-
Oh, I want that bumpy road.
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of that
Last
life. I
thing-
wanted
last
to.
thing-
But for me, for people that think it's right, just look at the story of the Prophet Lut, alayhi salam,
Alayhi salam.
and then look at what happened to his nation and his people, including his wife. For anyone
Yeah.
that think that agenda is going to end on a good, positive note, good luck. That's
Look,
what I'm saying.
and that's
Alhamdulillah, the
that's
reason
a-
why we
that's a
haven't been
topic.
punished, wallahu a'lam, is because alhamdulillah, at least we have some righteous amongst us.
Yeah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala won't punish a nation like a nation if there's righteous people among them. He won't punish the righteous people, alhamdulillah.
SubhanAllah.
That's what it is.
But that's a whole topic for another episode. All right, guys, it's been well knowing you. I just hope from this whole ordeal that we can have some type of mutual understanding. If we don't have any common ground or mutual understanding, all right, I just want to say I can still coexist with you. We can still coexist. We can still live. I can still say hi, bye. I don't mean any ill intent towards you. Just do you, don't do me.
Yeah.
No
Whoa.
homo, no homo. Oh, hell no.
Pause.
Oh, hell no.
You finish?